Hello, everybody. This guy here, he goes by the name Bill Woldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Robert Cross, James Bubbles, Stephen Mabin. He's bald now, glasses, sometimes a goatee, approximately 70 years old. He is a stalker. He is a child sex offender. He is a pedophile sex slavery trafficker. He's guilty of murdering my mother, S. Wood, in 2020. He is the boss, co-offender, and accomplice to OPP cops, organized trafficking, framing, slave trafficking, and murders in Napanee, Ontario. This is another picture of him with one Blair Hardy, who is co-offender and boss, president of the Hardy Boys gang in Napanee, Ontario. He is a drug trafficker. He's guilty of rapes, financial thefts and frauds, identity thefts and frauds, drug trafficking, and homicides. This is Jason Gimpy Two Step in Allstein. He is a drug trafficker. He is guilty of selling laced fentanyl for the purpose of overdosing addicts. He is guilty of identity theft. He is guilty of murder and attempted murder. He is a serious crackhead in Napanee and Kingston, Ontario. This is Tyler T. Bag Lake. He is a meth head. He's guilty of attempted murder. He's guilty of stalking. He's guilty of death threats. He's also guilty of torturing and killing my dog in 2023. Guilty of attempted murder on me. Dale Hartwick, guilty of attempted murder, aiding OPP cops for drop charges. He is a speedhead, speed trafficker, guilty of attempted murder. These are organized traffickers with and for the police and others in Napanee. Tony Hearns, aka Axel Rose of Napanee, speedhead, guilty of attempted murder. I have been injured, tortured, deformed, medically blacklisted, been through full physical identity theft, kidnapped, sex assaults, false arrest, lies, time buying, cover ups, arrest refusals, once more, extortions, obstructions, while being seriously injured, deformed, going through full physical identity theft, being stalked, injured, tortured, not being able to do anything about it, doctors who are criminally and negligently involved, organized trafficking, justice of the peace, police, mental health workers, and doctors, poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, need to be aware. I can prove my crimes that have taken place against me. I can prove the full physical identity theft and changes which I have been through. I am a 52-year-old man. Back in 2019, I spoke OPP crimes before ex-OPP chief left or commander. He drove a white Jeep Wrangler on the corner of Bridge and Center Street. He and another shot something into my right ear. I started having problems. That's when all the lies and the cover ups began. For 5 years of this, because of me speaking of their crimes, the human trafficking and the sex slavery trafficking, My full right side has been completely injured. My lungs, my kidneys, and my full skull. I have absolutely no feeling in my head or my face. I get what is called hypoxia on a daily basis from being injured and tortured and not being able to do a damn thing about it. As a matter of fact, the ones that are guilty of my identity theft is one Jason Gimpy two-step in Allstein. I showed his picture. He is a crack-fed crackhead. For one, Robert Kane, drug cop 7224. Spencer Mills 14716, ex-chief or commander once more again back in 2019 that drove the white Jeep Wrangler. Staff Sergeants years 2019, 2021, kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Dave Weiss, Robert Lucas, Robert Kane, 7224 again. Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company. Now Kingston left to further distance herself in hopes of deniability of her involvement in her crime. And when Shelley Hafner or Huffner had me kidnapped May 27, 2021, obstructions, accusations from the Justice of the Peace, doctors, medical treatment refusals, discriminations done with criminal negligence and intent, file falsifications, medical blacklisting, and having me falsely charged to buy time and to cover their asses and to prevent anything legal for the crimes that they are guilty of. One Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, name and file falsifier, medical blacklister, girlfriend to Stacy. Dr. Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Ambimbola, Dr. Sue, Dr. Fardell. Triage Terry Tanya David, appellate and security guard, ex-CEO, Cubby Duck, and Relations Brown, who had me falsely charged. So I just gotta say to the public or anybody who may see this, and hopefully it is, that this is shared, it is taken serious. What has taken place with me is how the police are trafficking, framing, and murdering victims and being very successful at it. Financial thefts and frauds, identity thefts and frauds, insurance frauds, extortions, injuring, torturing, mutilations, while not being able to do a damn thing about it. So beware of this, public. Time has been bought, and I am also the end of my bloodline as well, while not being able to do a damn thing about what's taken place with me. Love all, hate none. I can prove my crimes. I have proven my crimes. I have videos and lots of pictures on my TikTok, on my Instagram, and on my Facebook as well, and on my YouTube channel. Check them out. Love all, hate none. Hit the like, share, and subscribe, please. This is very serious and important. Be safe, everybody.